Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Learning with Anusha Upadhyaya. Today we are going to study once again the introduction of C language so that you will understand perfectly. And it's a easy language and it is easy to study with this PPT. Okay. Now we are going to go further. That is called as contents. First is introduction. We are going to study syntax of the C language. What are the rules of the C syntax of the rule language? Variables we are going to study. Constants we are going to study. Keywords. These are the four topics, important topics for today. Now we are going to study one by one. Introduction. Definition. It is a basic general purpose programming language. It is a base of whole high level programming language. So it is a basic programming language. It is developed by Dennis Ritchie and it is developed at AT&T Bell's Laboratory and in the year of 1972. Basically, it was developed for implementing the Unix operating system. Before coming to the Windows, before it was Unix. So we are it to develop the different types of operating system like Windows, Mac, or Apple, or Unix operating system. This all can be different types of operating system can, have developed in C. C is the basic language. So we are going to develop Unix operating system. Applications. Where we are going to do this C language, we are going to do it in developing the games, operating systems, compilers, editors, database system, network drivers, graphic packages, and interpreters. Graphic patches are nothing but we can draw a circle, square, line, arc that can be done by the graphics packages. Interpreters are nothing but step-by-step process where we are going to turn over the program. Compilers are nothing but we are compiling the program. Means we are compiling whether the code is correct or some errors are there, it will be stored. That's called as compilers. Operating system is nothing but without an operating system, we cannot run the program. We cannot even use the computer. That's called it as operating system. Developing the games, like Ludo, Snake and Ladder and Tombola, this all can be done by the developing the games. The features of the C language are simple, powerful, and portable, machine independent, structure oriented, middle level programming language, high speed, high efficiency, and flexible. These all are the, I said it previously, simple means it's simple syntax will be there. Powerful means it's very powerful than any other languages. Portable means one if you write a code and run it into a one PC, if you want to score same code should be run into the Mac, that can be done into the it's a portable and it can be run. That is called it as portable. Machine independent but it's an independent, it's not dependent on each other. Structure oriented means it has a structure how do we write a program. Middle level programming language means between the input and output, whatever the process is going on, it's called as middle level programming language. High speed, high efficiency, and flexible. Syntax of C programming are this is the structure of the C programming. You can say syntax or a structure of the C programming. They may ask explain the structure of the C programming. Then you have to write ash include one stdio.h, ash include conio.h, void main, clr scr, print f is a hello world and get ch. Now I will explain each one of this. What is the meaning of this? Ash include is nothing but include is a header file where we have to include into our program. Whereas stdio.h is nothing but standard input and output header file. .h is the header file. Ash include conio.h is nothing but clear screen. Before running the program, it will clear the memory and show you the output. CLR SCR also it's the package that is installed into the conio.h. And printf is a package of stdio.h, that is standard input and output, and getch is the package of the conio.h. Studio.h standard it stands for the standard input and output as I said, and it is a collection of predefined functions and methods. Much for this function, what is method, we are going to study in the further classes. Don't get confused. and it is a library of C. Means it's a library, means that it's a like how you store all the books in the library is nothing but where all the packages and header files will be stored into the C library. It includes header file into the program. That's the main thing. Without including the header files, we cannot run the program. Hash is also called it as preprocessor. It includes the library C into the program. This includes the library C into the program. That you understand by yourself. By reading only you will understand. Okay. Now we'll go to Conio.h. That is a clear screen. Printf is nothing but predefined function which is used to print up information or data on the output screen. It is defined in the studio.h header file. Studio no, stdio.h header file. Sorry. Getch is nothing but it's a predefined function which is used to hold the output screen. It acts like a duster on the output screen and it is defined in conio.h. Variables. Variables are nothing but where we are going to store the data is called it as a variable. Simple way we can say, or as it is named as name of storage space which is used to store the data. Its value can be changeable and always contains last value stored into the last value whatever you store that will be stored into the memory. It is always declared with a data type. Variable declaration int roll number, float marks, character grade. Int is nothing but integer where we are going to store the integer value. Then we cannot store floating point values like decimal point cannot be stored. Float is nothing but we can store the values and numbers and with decimal point of numbers. Character is nothing but like single quote special characters like ampersand and multiplication, dollar, at, ash. This all are called it as character. Character is declared in the single quotes. Here, roll number is a variable of a type int. Marks is a variable of type float, and grade is a variable of a type character. Int roll number is equal to 201. This is how we initialize our variable. How int roll number is equal to 201. Int float marks is equal to 85.6. Character grade is equal to A. Now character we should every time we have to put a single quotes. Then only it indicates that it's a character. If you put a double quotes, it's a string. Here 201 is the value of roll number. 85.6 is the value of marks and A is the value of a grade. Character value always is written in single quotes. This should be remembered by yourself. Rules for declaring the variable. The first letter of A should be an alphabet or an underscore. The first letter of a variable do not be a digit. Should not be a digit. Like hash 123 that should not be there. 123 at gmail.com that can be there. Okay. After first character, it may be a combination of alphabet and a digit. After the first character of the declaration, you can put a combination of the alphabet and the digit. Variable names should not be a keyword. Blank spaces are not allowed in the variable name. These are the rules for the C programming language while declaring a variable. Constants in C means it's a fix that cannot be changed. It's called as constants. Definition: an element of the program whose values cannot be changed at the time of execution of the program is called constant. It is also called it as literals. Don't get confused. What is literal? So call it as a constant that is not will not going to change any value. Let's call it as literals. It may be a int, float, and character data type. Okay. Rules for constructing the integer constant, it must be at least one digit. It must not have any decimal point. The range of an integer constant is minus 32,768 to plus 32,767. No comma and blank space are allowed in the integer constant. You understood what is the rules for the how do we declare the integer into a program. Rules for constructing floating point constant. It must have at least one digit. It must have a decimal point. It may be a positive or is negative. No comma and blank space are allowed in floating point constant. And rules for constructing character constant are it should be single alphabet dot digit or a special symbol. The length of the character constant is 1. What is the length of the character constant is 1. Character constant is enclosed within a single quotes. Keywords. Keywords are the predefined meaning. The predefined meaning is called it as tweaker keywords. It is a functionality. It is also a predefined. Its functionality is also a predefined. It cannot be used as an identifier. What is identifier? Identifier is nothing but a step-by-step process is called it as identifier. There are 32 keywords are used in the C. These are the whatever the table you are seeing that is called as a keywords. These keywords cannot be used as a variables. So it's a storage in the packages. Packages is what nothing but a library. This all are stored in the library into the stdio.h, conio.h, string.h. Some are stored that is called it as stored. This all are stored in the header file. Auto, break, case, scatter, continue, do, default, constant. This all where we are going to use. We'll see in other classes. These all are the 32 keywords of the C language. Thank you. Have a nice day. Please subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell icon so that you'll get a new notification. Thank you. Have a nice day.